First one we got today, switching up the hip rocks a little bit. We're gonna go 3 different directions. All right, so go left or right leg down, left leg up. Okay, make sure we're extending the hips and then we're rocking forward. So what I mean by our 3 different directions is we're gonna go all, the leg going straight out here. Let's get 5 rocks. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out on an angle, 45 degrees. Okay, so walk that leg out a little bit. We're gonna lunge towards our knee, trying to bring that knee right over our toe. Let's get 5 of those. This one we're getting a little bit more of our adductors in there. Still a lot of hip flexor though. All right, once we get our 5, we're gonna bring that leg completely out to the side as much as we can. And we're rocking to the side. Let's get 5 reps on that one. And last one before we switch legs. Here we go, right leg. When we do this one, try not to extend the spine, right? We want to really kind of initiate this one with our hips, squeezing that glute that's down. All right, once we get our 5, walk that leg out 45 degrees. And then the last one we got to the side. All right, once we get all those, we're right to our down dogs. Okay, no push up or pigeon pose, just down dog part. So we're here, starting to push up position. Nice big stretch of the hamstrings and calves. Coming up on those shoulders and then pulling ourselves back through. Let's go 5 reps here. And last one. All right, next we got quadruped hanging walkover. So we're gonna rock back to our hips here, or our heels. Okay, we're gonna walk those hands out. And we're gonna go side to side. Big stretch to our lats. Let's try to get 5 on each side. Try to get a couple more. And then after that, we're going to give these adductors a little bit more love today, just because we're squatting some. So we're going to push back, sitting back on the heel. Okay, let's get 4 of those on each side real quick. All right, got our 4. Next we're gonna go Groiner with a reach. So From push-up position here, we're gonna step up towards our hand, and then this inside hand closest to our up leg. It's gonna reach for the ceiling. Head's gonna follow. And then we'll alternate. Let's get 8 total reps on this one. As we go to reach up here, make sure we're driving this knee out, not letting it come in, right? I believe this is 4. And last one. Once you get those, go ahead and pick up your light band. Get those shoulders warmed up here. All right, so first one, we've got dislocates. So over and back here, we're gonna go 12 reps. Open up that chest, nice and big. And that should be about 12. Next, you're going to go front raise to a pull apart. So step on that band with our right leg, up to 90, across the chest. You get 12 reps on that one. After we get those, we'll go band going up over our head here. We're going to pull down, cross our shoulders, and then back down. All right, so trying to pull those shoulder blades down and in as we pull that band apart. All right, we'll go 12. And then the last one we'll do here, we'll just get 8 quick reps, okay, keeping that elbow nice and tight. Pressing above the head, okay, that band's gonna add a little stability component, all right, try to control that. Nice and light, all right, we'll just get 8, trying to go floor range of motion over the head. Remember, as we're pressing over our head, we don't wanna lean back, all right, we wanna almost lean forward into it a little bit. Floor range of motion, now switch arms, we'll get 8. Alright, so that'll end our warm up. When we come back, grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell and a band, and that should be it. And then a pillow if you need it for your knees. So we'll go about 20 seconds, quick water break, and then we'll meet back and we'll start on those, okay? Alright guys, we're going to get to work here. So first set, we're going to start with some squats, okay? Great way to start the Monday. Alright, so we can do this body weight or with a dumbbell or kettlebell, whichever you guys got, whichever you guys prefer. So holding it underneath your chin. If you look, the reps are kind of ascending, so we're going to start with 4 reps. Second set, we'll do 2 more. After that, we'll do 2 more, and then finishing off with 10 total reps on the day here. So if you guys want to start body weight and work your way into some weight, that's fine. So like I said, we're gonna get 4 perfect reps, okay? Coming down nice and slow, keeping that chest up, eyes are forward. All right, and then we'll get 3 more of those. Making sure those heels are not coming off the ground, right? So we got our 4 reps there. After that, we're gonna pick up our heaviest band that we got. We're gonna go good morning. So we'll do this one. We'll go around the shoulder blades, pull that band down, and then step it on here. All right, so this is just with our hinge pattern, not quite a squat. So choke on that band for more resistance. Coming down, driving those hips back, and then squeezing the hips coming through. All right, so a lot more reps here. We're gonna get 12 right out of the gate. All 4 sets here will be 12. Remember, with this hinge pattern, we want to kind of push that weight back to our heels a little bit. All right, acting like we're trying to shut a car door. With our butt. Another 10 seconds or so to finish up those. Then we're going to go down on the ground, back to our quadruped position that we started in. In the warm-up, rather. All right, so we're going to be down on the ground for this next one. Okay, so we're going to go hand, reach it up. We're going to thread that needle, try to grab the wall, and reach it up. Open that chest up. Let's go 5 on the right side, 5 on the left. All right, so that'll be round 1 there. We're gonna move quickly through these. I actually did forget one part of that. So what we're gonna do our split squats, and then we're gonna go right back to our squats right after that. I'll explain why. All right, so one part of this that I kind of forgot. With the 4 reps in the beginning, we're gonna do a split squat. So after we do our 4 squats, okay, we'll split our feet, right? And we're gonna drop this knee, light touch, and then back up. So that'll be 4 in each leg. All right, so I was moving through this a little quicker. It is Monday. Apologize for that, but we'll still get our work in. All right, we got plenty of time. So let's get those 4 reps in on each leg. Then we'll start set 2. Again, easy modification for this one. Make it a little easier is just to drop the weight and just focus on that technique, trying to stabilize the body. Okay. So once we get those 4 on each side, we're going to keep that weight if we're using one, and we're going to go back to our squats. This time we're going to go 6 reps. So same idea here, keeping that chest up, heels down, eyes forward. Seconds, catch your breath. And we're going right to our split squats. Same thing, we got 6 reps this time. All right, should be back on track now. Let some of the people finish if they're a little behind. I know I threw a lot of leg stuff at you, and that's my fault. After that, we'll get ready for our good mornings. So band's going across the shoulder blades, stepping on that band. Now we're breaking those hips, nice and smooth, and squeezing our glutes coming through. 12 reps. Once everybody gets done with those good mornings, stopping down to our knees again. We'll get those reach-throughs. Nice mid-back stretch. So start by looking up at the ceiling, open that chest, thread the needle, 5 on each side. Switch sides. All right, so once we finish those up, that'll start us on set 3 here. So this time we're going 8 reps on the squats, 8 reps on the split squats. Okay, so whenever you're ready, try to keep that pace up though, best you can. Push yourself a little bit. We're going to go 8 on these squats. Split those feet. Get 8 on each leg here. Looks like it's burning a little bit. About 10 seconds or so, we'll move on to our good mornings. All right, if you haven't already, start those good mornings. Band around the shoulders here, breaking those hips. 12 reps. And then after those good mornings, we'll get our last set of these reach-throughs. Okay, so threading that needle, reaching up to the sky. Okay, give you about 45 seconds to complete those. How are we doing so far? right, guys, if we haven't already, let's go ahead and start round 4. Okay, so we're going last set here of 10 of each, the squats and the lunges. All right, let's get it. Remember to drive those knees out of the bottom. As we start to get tired, those knees want to creep in. Fight that urge. Okay, keep those glutes involved. Last one on the squats. All right, split those feet. Here we go. Okay, finish those up. Last set was pretty tough. Then we're gonna move on to good mornings. And then we'll get a quick water break before we start superset B. All right, so 12 reps, and then we'll move on. So once you finish all the exercises for the first set, or the last set rather, go ahead and just give me a little thumbs up, that way I know it's good to go to move on. All right, either way we'll probably give you about another minute, and then we'll kind of push through to the next one, okay? All right, good to go. All right, guys, so a little variation of our shoulder press that we've been working on the last couple weeks. What we'll do here, for safety reasons, we're gonna loop this through. So take this, put it around your foot. All right, you're gonna pull this one through, so it kind of makes a little cinch knot. Then we're gonna bring that knee down, like so. And then from here, I'll show you from the side, we're gonna press out on a 45 degrees. So rather than going straight up, okay, we're just pressing out, almost like a punch, but a little bit higher. Okay, so we're gonna go 10 reps on each side, and then we'll switch that foot. Play around with that band tension, see which one works best for you. All right, knot it up on that other side, cinch it through, and then whichever leg you're cinching, okay, that's the leg that's gonna go down, obviously. So, keeping that other one tight, pressing it out, keeping that core tight as well. Pressing on a 45. Make sure everybody's good to go on those. And then the next exercise we got, for those of you who have a step at home, try to utilize that. If not, I'll show you the modification in a second. So what we'll do is we'll start with one foot on the step. This is a little higher than a typical step, but it's okay just for demonstration purposes. We're gonna hold a weight if we got one, or if you're able to. We're gonna lift that foot. Okay, we're gonna drive into the step, pause, stabilize, and then back down. All right, so we're looking for 8 on each side here. Okay, driving that foot through that step. Now, if we can't do that, what we're gonna do instead is we're just gonna go lateral squat. So feet will be wide. We're just gonna sit, alternating, 16 total reps. And those lateral squats, make sure we keep our chest up. All right, give you about 30 to 45 seconds there to finish those up. Really try to power that foot down through that step, all right? So that step leg is one that you're driving through the ground, propelling yourself up. And then you want to stabilize by squeezing that glute, keeping that core tight, and then keeping those eyes forward. So if you look down at your feet, you're gonna throw off your equilibrium a little bit, and you're gonna be all over the place. So keep everything nice and tight, eyes forward. All right, and then the last one for this superset B, we're gonna do a 3-way plank. So it's gonna be a front plank, 15 seconds, side plank, 15 seconds, and then another side plank on that opposite side. So this one is easily modified. I'll show you that one before we get started, just to do it on your knees. So that'll just look like this here, and then side plank will be here on the other sides, okay? Otherwise, try to hold this position if we can. All right? So I'll get your timer ready to go. 1 minute, and go. Sorry, about 15-second regular plank. 3, 2, 1, and roll to your side. And we're trying to let those hips sag. If you're looking for a little more challenge here, you can go star plank. And roll for this last one here. Okay, about 5 seconds here. As soon as we finish, we're going back to that band, tied around the foot, and pressing. Ready, and go. Eight reps. A lot, 10 reps. Other side here. So the purpose of us changing the angle on this press is simply just to target some different areas of the chest. Okay, it's made up of a couple different parts used for different things. So without getting into too much detail, that's the purpose for that. All right, so after that, back to those lateral step-ups or lateral squats, whichever ones you guys are doing. So grab that dumbbell. Okay, stepping up onto our stair, and then we're keeping that foot up. So you don't have to step down every time. I don't know if I said that the first time around, but keep that foot on the step, little lift, drive through. Whoops. Okay, so squeeze that glute, stabilize, right there. First one seems to be the hardest. Now if you want to try these step ups with no weight, that's fine too. All right. If you don't have a stair at home, you have some plates you can stack up, or some books, that's fine. Just do your best there. And then we'll go right to those planks. 15 seconds on each one. Ready? And go. So front plank first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we got side plank. 2, 1, and switch. What's up, Morgan? Three, 2, 1, and break. All right, we got one more round. Let's try to get through as much as we can for time's sake. We might not get through all of it, but just try to do your best. So if you haven't already started those 45-degree presses, I'm gonna move on to the next one in about 2 minutes, just to make sure we have enough time to get through all of our exercises. Okay, so we got 2 minutes, get through as much as we can, try to keep that pace up. So we got our 45-degree press to start. Then we're moving into our step-ups, 8 on each leg. Got about 1:30 before we go ahead and move on. If we haven't already, go ahead and start those step ups. Got a little over a minute. Hopefully by now we've got at least our front planks in, or started rather. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Make sure we get everything done today. Good job on those. It's okay that we didn't get through all of it. If you didn't, if you did, great. If not, no big deal. We'll just keep working. So next one we're gonna go wide push-ups. Okay, so we've done push-ups before. This time, just hands a little bit wider. Now, if some of you guys with shoulder issues would prefer to just keep it normal, that's fine. Or if you want to try wide with a little elevated surface, that's fine too. So play around with those modifications. So we got 8 reps here. Go on your knees if you have to. Widen those hands preferably, right? Let's get it. After we get our 8, grab your lightest band. We're gonna put it around our feet. All right, so instead of rowing it, we're gonna do our reverse flies, just like we do on our symmetry bands here. All right, now if that's too much resistance to double up on it, easy fix. You just go one loop around, cross it here. All right, going to 10. And then after our 10 reps. We're gonna do some bird dogs. That's from our quadruped position again. All right, so we're gonna extend our right arm, then left leg at the same time. Keeping that core nice and tight. We'll hold at the end. Bring it in. We got 5 on each side, so 10 total reps. As soon as you've done those, just jump right down to those push-ups. Let's get 8 more. Starting round 2. There we go, bands around the feet. Cross it over one time, reverse flies. All the way to 10 reps. And then we got bird dogs. Alternating arm and leg. Make sure we're evenly distributing our weight from our hands to our knees so that we're not so far rocked back that our core is not engaged, right? The more on your hands you are, the more you have to use your core to resist that rotation. All the way to 10. And then what I'll do is I'll give you guys 1 minute and 30 seconds to blow through that last round of exercises. Trying to go quickly through it with good technique. So back to those push-ups as soon as you're done. 8 reps. If you want to challenge yourself and put a weight on your low back, or mid back rather, for those push-ups, go ahead and do that, especially in this last set. Try to really empty the tank here. And we should be finishing up those push-ups, moving on to our reverse flies at this point. And then hopefully we're on our bird dogs. Give me a little thumbs up when you're good to go there. I have no idea who's calling. People just blow this phone up all day long. Probably somebody who wants money. How are we doing, guys? Finishing up? All right, guys, we're gonna move on. So, again, it's okay if we didn't get through all those. We're gonna move on, keep that pace up. So we're gonna use the rest of the time that we have today, just kind of keep that heart rate up like we've been working. A couple simple exercises. So the first one we got glute runners. So it's like a glute bridge, where we're gonna walk our feet up onto an elevated surface and then back down. All right, so we're gonna go 20 reps, fast as we can here. After 10, lead the way with the other foot. So if you're stepping up first with the right, step up first with the left. All right, so let's get all those reps. 20. Then jump back up to your feet. Once we got our 20, we got half squats. So these are for speed. We want to go as quick as possible, being explosive. So we're going to go halfway down, just like we would for a quick dip and jump, right? So here, fast as we can, 10 reps. Not full depth. You can add weight if you'd like, but not necessary. 10 quick reps, and then we'll grab our dumbbell right to push-up position. So what we're going to do with this dumbbell is a Renegade Row. Probably seen this one maybe with 2 dumbbells alternating. Today we're just going to do it one and then roll it, do the other. So right here, widen those feet just a little bit. We're going to row to our chest and then back down. Try not to slam that dumbbell down. So let's go 10 reps here total, so 5 on each side. Now the regression for this one would just be to, just like our 3-point row, okay, line those feet, and then we'll row from this position. So play around with those. Again, we got 10 total reps. As soon as we're done with that, back to those glute runners, okay, keeping our heels down, toes up. Alright, should be done with those. Back to those glute runners. Hips are high. 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. And 20. Next we have half squats, 10 reps. Going for speed here. And then we're finishing up with those rows. Try not to rotate those hips too much. Keep that core really tight. Lots of core work in there. And then that'll bring us to our time today. So go ahead, try to get at least 1 or 2 more rounds of those in. Work your way through it as fast as you can. All right? And then we'll see you guys back either tomorrow or Wednesday. All right? So have a great day. See you guys back here.